When it's hot and humid outside, no one wants to slave over a hot stove. So today we're going to focus on a no-heat dish that also is perfect for entertaining because you can make it hours in advance. I'm back with cooking instructor Heide Lang. Always good to have you with us, Heide.
I'm always thrilled to be here.
Okay, this is absolutely a dish that doesn't require anything hot.
Nothing hot and really simple, but some ingredients that our viewers may never have had before. So we're making a timbale, which really means it's a mold that's made with minced meat or fish. So you'll see we're using in this case a ramekin. That's the first thing you've got to get out of your cupboard. If you don't have any, just buy really inexpensive ones, even at a dollar store, because we're not going to put these in the oven, okay?
You said we could use meat as well, but we're using
fish. We're using smoked salmon and smoked trout, which are now very easy to get in the store. Okay, so you just need 3 ounces of the smoked trout and 1 ounce of the smoked salmon for the filling, and then about 12 to 16 ounces of salmon for the outer edge that you see here. That I'm going to show you how to do.
Let's go through the ingredients.
So here we go. Okay, so here's the smoked salmon and the smoked trout. So we're going to put this.
What, here. A half a cup? A cup?
Nope, this is the 3 ounces that we were talking about, 3 ounces, okay? And then we're going to take the horseradish. And if we have a chance, I'm going to show you guys, tell you a little bit about horseradish. This is real simple, okay?
That's horseradish.
Horseradish, yes. It's fresh horseradish. This is what it looks like in its raw form. Once again, an ingredient that used to be hard to get.
I don't think I've ever seen
I know.
horseradish in its raw form.
And it's dirty. You can see there's still dirt in the plate.
And you can get this at the grocery store?
You can get this at the grocery store, and then you've just got to pare it down so it's just the inside, the meat. So you've got to take off the very hard edge, almost like a beet. Okay. And sometimes they're very strong. They may make your eye tear a little bit. Okay, so we have the horseradish, the salmon, and the trout. Then we're going to add a half a stick of butter, unsalted butter.
And tell everybody why you use unsalted.
Unsalted butter is much a better choice because we're going to be adding some salt to this. Right. If you use salted butter, then you're adding twice the salt. And also, unbeknownst to a lot of people, salted butter has a much longer shelf life, so it's not as fresh because salt is a preservative. So always buy unsalted butter, salt your food yourself. Okay?
This is a tip I learned from her, seriously.
Exactly.
I always buy unsalted salt.
And I'm passionate about that. And I tell all my students that, and it's one of those aha moments where people say, really? I never knew that. And once they switch, they see how much fresher it tastes.
It is.
It doesn't have a cleaner taste.
Yeah.
And then we're going to add a tablespoon of fresh lemon juice. If you don't have enough lemons and you have some bottled lemon juice, by all means, I'd much rather you make the dish than not. There we go. A tablespoon. And then we're going to
put about 3 minutes
salt and pepper. And then the last ingredient is the heavy cream. Okay. So in the recipe we're going to have online, it says 3/4 of a cup. Sometimes this trout and salmon is a little bit dry. You may need a little bit more. So when I was preparing our dish for today, I added a little bit more last night. Now you're going to need, the only instrument you're going to need is a food processor or a chopper. Okay. This is a mini chopper, like a mini food processor. And I think we have everything in it. We've got all the ingredients. And then we're just going to blend it like this. Whoa. Like that. Okay. There we go. So we just make sure it is on properly.
Okay. So we look for the consistency.
You're looking for the consistency. Oh, that looks beautiful. We'll just do it one more time.
Okay.
There we go. And that's what it's going to look like. So we would have blended this a little bit more, but I wanted to get to the part where we were putting it in the ramekin. Okay. So here is the finished product. Okay. And we're just going to take some salmon. Like this. Whoops.
2 minutes. You have plenty of time.
Okay. And we're going to line
the ramekin.
Do you want to try to do this?
Yes. My hands are clean.
Your hands are clean. Okay, so just take this piece. Okay. There we go. I'll try to separate these.
On the side or the bottom?
On both. All around. Because anything that's exposed.
I'll put this in the bottom.
You see how there's just no. And if there's overlap, it's okay. There. So here's another piece.
Okay.
And I'll separate these. Okay. And this is also great if you have smoked salmon and you have little bits and pieces left.
Yes, I always
do. This is perfect because it looks so beautiful. Is that 2 pieces or is that 1 piece? You just split it open.
Yeah. You know what? I think it is 2.
It is 2. There you go. Okay. And then we're going to take the spoon once that's done.
Okay.
And fill it. And it's okay if there's on the side. You want it actually overlapping this way.
Okay.
All right. And we're going to fill it here. like this. And we didn't do this right now for the sake of time, but you would put a little bit, you'd spray in another ramekin when you start, a little bit of oil.
Before we start. Okay.
Yeah, before you start, and then just brush that around so that it has this nice shiny sheen.
Okay.
All right? So if you don't have a sprayer, that's okay. You can just put a drop of oil.
And you just spread it.
And then spread it, okay? And then just like this looks like a flower now. We're just going to put this like this.
Tuck it in.
Tuck it in. Cover it with plastic wrap.
Okay.
And leave it in the refrigerator for at least an hour so it sets. All right? So here is what it will look like after it's set. And then you're going to take a knife and just go around it very carefully because it might have stuck to the side.
And then just flip it.
And do you want to do this?
Yeah.
Jocelyn?
This is what I do in my flan.
Exactly. So
Okay,
you're a
30
pro at
seconds
this.
is
Yep, here we go. Let's see if it works.
Okay, ready?
Did it work?
Here,
Your hands are probably.
Come
Whoa.
on, come on, it'll come out.
It is. I know it will.
There you
There
go.
we go. You might have to
Perfect.
just help it along a
Do
little
what we
bit.
just did.
Exactly.
This is great.
Exactly.
Use a little knife.
And
I'll use that
and
too.
then we're going to what we do just to make it look pretty. If you want to make a
Oh,
cucumber
yes.
salad, just put some cucumber salad around it, or just raw cucumbers. It looks beautiful. Serve it with some sesame crackers, something nice and light.
This is not difficult.
And it's so easy. How long did that take us? Really, 5 minutes.
Really?
So-
Yeah, because we're talking in between.
Exactly,
All right.
exactly.
And of course, the recipe will be on our website, and we'll try this.
Oh, I
in
can't
just
wait.
a few minutes. Okay.